R.A. Fairbairn, better known by his stage name R.A. The Rugged Man, is an American rapper. He began his music career at age 12, building a reputation locally for his lyrical skills. After a 9-label bidding war for his services, R.A. signed to major label Jive Records at age 18. Eventually R.A. and the label parted ways. His first album, Night of the Bloody Apes, was never released. Since then, he has worked with the likes of Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang Clan, Kool G Rap, and Notorious B.I.G., as well as producers Eric Sermon, Trackmasters, DJ Keek, The Alchemist, J-Zone, and ALll. He was featured on all 3 of Rawkus' unregistered trademark Sound Bombing albums, as well as the platinum-selling WWF Aggression album. After a brief stint on Capitol Records, R.A. signed with independent label Nature Sounds and released his official debut, Die, Rugged Man, Die. In 2013, R.A. released his second album, Legends Never Die. The album was released on April 30, 2013 by Nature Sounds. In addition to his hip-hop career, Fairbairn has been active as boxing commentator and film critic. He has contributed to Vibe, King, Complex, Rides, XXL, The Source, The Ring, among others. He wrote and produced the cult film Bad Biology, and also hosts the web series Film School on MTV's Film.com. Career 1992-2003, beginnings In 1992, Fairbairn signed with Jive Records, then in the mid-1990s signed with Priority Records EMI. His contract was later absorbed by Capitol Records, but he began recording independently in the early 2000s. He has worked with MCs such as the Notorious B.I.G., Mobb Deep, Chuck D of Public Enemy, Jedi Mind Tricks, Tech N9ne, Hopsin, Talib Kweli, Master Ace, Kool G Rap, Wu-Tang Clan, Rakim, Killer Priest, and producers Trackmasters, Eric Sermon, DJ Keek, Buckwild, The Alchemist, and ALll. He was featured on all 3 of Rawkus' unregistered trademark Sound Bombing albums, as well as the platinum-selling WWF Aggression album, performing the theme song for Chris Jericho. In Ego Trip Volume 1, Issue 3, the Notorious B.I.G. was quoted as saying, "I thought I was the illest." When referring to Fairbairn, he is closely associated to the Wu-Tang Clan and its various associates. 2004-2012, Die, Rugged Man, Die, film cameos and magazine writing In 2004 he released his first album Die, Rugged Man, Die on the Brooklyn-based label Nature Sounds. Fairbairn has cameos in several music videos including Havoc from Mobb Deep's I'm the Boss, Sadat X's Throw the Ball and Old Man featuring Wu-Tang Clan's LZA, Master Killer and Old Dirty Bastard, and one of ODB's final video appearances. The October 2006 issue of The Source featured Fairbairn's verse on Uncommon Valor, a Vietnam story, as its hip-hop quotable of the month, and Hip Hop DX named it as the verse of the year. AllHipHop.com states that this record will be remembered most for R.A.'s robotic flow, recounting his own father's story of war while absolutely murdering the beat. Rolling Stone magazine recently compared Fairbairn's rap flow to that of a blue-eyed Biggie Smalls. When reviewing his song On the Block, Vibe magazine said, "I love this song. It give me goosebumps. It's very inventive." In addition to his hip-hop career, Fairbairn wrote a monthly movie column for Mass Appeal magazine, was a contributor to the Ego Trip Book of Rap Lists and Ego Trip's Big Book of Racism, and has written numerous articles for other magazines including Vibe, King, Complex, Rides, XXL and The Source. A horror film fan, Fairbairn has written 3 screenplays with cult film director Frank Henlotter and is writer-producer of a new Henlotter film, Bad Biology. The film has an original score by Josh Glazer with additional production by Prince Paul, and cameos by Playboy model Jelena Jensen and Penthouse pet Krista Ain. Fairbairn is working on his directorial debut, a film based on his family, God Take, God Give. 2013 present, Legends Never Die Fairbairn's second studio album Legends Never Die was released on April 30, 2013. Guest appearances include Brother Ali, Master Ace, Tech N9ne, Talib Kweli, Hobson, Eamon and Cries Calico. His first single of the album was The People's Champ. The second single was Learn Truth feat. Talib Kweli. Upon release, the album debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard's Heatseekers Albums chart, number 17 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, and at number 131 on the Billboard 200, with first-week sales of 4,000 copies in the United States and ended up selling over 40,000 units worldwide to date. Personal life. The initials RA stand for Richard Andrew, which is Faburns' middle name. He states that his father never liked his first name, and so would always refer to him by his middle initials. Faburns' first name has never been public knowledge. The name Richard comes from his uncle Richard W. Jurgensen, who died in February 2014. Faburns' father, Staff Sergeant John A. Faburn, was a Vietnam veteran affected by Agent Orange. Faburns' family was significantly affected by the potent chemical. His brother Morgsh was born handicapped and blind, eventually dying at the age of 10. Faburns' sister, Deanne, was born without the ability to walk or speak. She died in 2007 at the age of 26. Faburn tells his father's story in Uncommon Valor, a Vietnam story, from the Jedi Mind Tricks album Servants in Heaven, Kings in Hell. John A. Faburn died January 7, 2010 from cancer. Faburn said that his father was truly happy within his last year of life, due to his mindset that he could plan for his death. Faburn is of German, Scottish and Sicilian descent. Discography. Studio albums, 2004, Die, Rugged Man, Die, 2013, Legends Never Die, 2016, TBA, compilation albums, 2009, Legendary Classics Vol. 1, unreleased albums, 1994, Night of the Bloody Apes, 1999, American Low Life. Filmography. References. External links, RatherRuggedman.net, R.A. The Rugged Man on Twitter, R.A. The Rugged Man on Facebook.